it. But on some level, all of the political parties have to think about a way to agree on some basic fundamentals to keep this ship afloat. Because our population is very young, it's increasing, and our economy is just not growing at that pace. So if they're not able to reach consensus, then we do not have a very positive trajectory to look forward to. Then it's always going to be about successive governments pushing the blame on each other,
right,
and consequently becoming worse off by the count.
To what extent has political instability in the country contributed to the economic crisis or exacerbated it to some extent? I mean, as we said in the introduction, former Prime Minister Imran Khan, he was ousted in a no-confidence vote. He remains a very popular leader. He has a very big following in Pakistan. And to what extent will that complicate efforts by the current Prime Minister, Shehbaz Sharif, to repair the damage?
I think very, very valid question. I think the roots of the current economic crisis are totally based in the political crisis. You know, it's not the first IMF program that Pakistan has gone into. It's probably 22nd or 23rd IMF program. And historically, Pakistan has been going through these programs because it has been running for this current accounting. Now, the only solution to that, of course, is to increase your foreign influence. And during the PTR government, for the very first time in the last 2 decades, the exports were rising, remittances were increasing, and then suddenly came this jolt. Now, to displace Imran Khan's government, all the other political parties had to join hands. And right now, if you look at the ruling coalition, it consists of about 13 parties. In any IMF program, by definition, you have to take decisions, you have to take tough decisions. This government, by its very definition, is a compromise government, right? Because one government is kind of heading the coalition, but others are also part. They don't share the blame. So the coalition is very weak and does not have the political muscle to take tough decisions. Then there are some serious political frictions. So, for example, the finance minister currently does not enjoy the confidence of the cabinet members or the government. Ex-Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif is exiled, he's himself exiled, he's based in UK. He had his former finance minister with him, who is trying to kind of run the policies from there. So I think that has also created a lot of confusion. And then the focus of the current government has been to cling on to the power. And I think that has also shifted focus. Now, all this political instability, I think what has happened is, whatever tough conditions were given by IMF, government had to accept them. But for example, as I was saying, that let's say you have to replace these untargeted subsidies with targeted subsidies. So any parallel work on governance and improving systems has not happened. The price is being paid by the growth trajectory, which has been seriously compromised. The growth is coming down, inflation is skyrocketing, people are losing jobs, companies are closing down, and IMF program may resume, but I think it will be the people of Pakistan who will pay the cost, and primarily because the current government is not strong enough to run a solid program on sound.
Sarah, Imran Khan has been campaigning pretty vigorously for there to be early elections. But the government is sticking to the timetable and says that the next elections will take place in 2023, next year. Why does Imran Khan want early elections?
For early elections, I don't think so that's going to be held within this year. As determined by itself, it's saying that they're going to make it till August 2023. Maybe a few months earlier, they will be able to hold these elections. But Imran Khan is taking